Hi everyone, it's Elizabeth Powell here, your sewing class tutor. At the moment our class is on hold because of the coronavirus, but I have put together a small tutorial. There's something for you to do during our lockdowns. We're going to learn how to use the sewing machines and few tips how to do alteration. Okay, today we're going to learn how to use a basic sewing machine or domestic sewing machine. Most machines they're different, but it's all easy to use. They all come with the instruction. They go off and on. You always make sure that it's when you work on the machines that you have to turn it off. There is a lift here. We'll lift up the foot up and down, and you can see all the features of the stitch, or either zigzag or a straight stitch. You can see on the side here the reverse. But first of all, we're going to learn how to thread the machines. Okay, what you're going to do, you just make sure that you got the thread. Depends what you're making is suitable for the color of the material of your garments. And when you thread it, most of the new machines, they have got a numbers to follow. Let's just go for 1, 2, and it's 3 here, and it just go down here. There's a little loop here, and it's straight to the needles. And most of them, and you can just thread it straight. And it's just gonna go one way. So that is so easy how to thread it. And then most machines have got the bobbins. Okay. Yeah, we're going to learn how to do the bobbins, thread on the machines. So what we do, mostly we're going to take it and start again, and you're going to manually wind it, and there's a little loop here, and go straight and you lock it, and then you put your foot on a pedal, and it will just wind it by itself. Sometimes I hold the thread. When it's faster it's fly away, but most of the time it's in control. And then when you finish, and you just loose it back, and then you put it back in a popping pocket. How you do it, it just only go one way. So it's only go one way, and you can just got the thread hanging on that side, and then when you push it in, and you make sure you can hear a sound when it's click, and then you know it's in the right position. And then we're going to just re-thread this again. Very, very easy to thread a machines. And just to put the needles, thread through the needles. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, after you thread, and every time you touch the bobbins, you're going to end up with 2 threads. But you need the bottom threads to come up to the top. You can't use the machines without that thread up. So you usually do like a fishing. So you fish it out with a thread at the bottom, and they both come together. So it's ready for you to use your machines to do some sewing. So then you put the arm. On this piece of material, it will show you the seam size, and this is the 1 centimeter. So I will, then you start sew. Use the machine. Remember when you use the pedal, it's just like how you drive the car. The heavier your foot, the faster it will run. And when you start, you always remember that you need to do the reverse. The reason why we do reverse, they will lock. That means our thread won't come off. All you need to do is just push it once and you sew it up. And when you come to the corner, and then you just come and you stop and you lift the foot up and you can turn it. So at the moment I'm doing a 1 centimeter seam. That most of our clothes we do 1 centimeter seam. And don't forget to reverse. And if you want to do the zigzag, all you can do, you can just have a look there. There's a C1, C2, C3. I always use the medium ones because sometimes the C1 or the number 1 is too tight and the 3 it's too loose, and I always find the middle ones, it seems to be just right. And if you want to do the zigzag, all you need to do, you just follow the C2. Some other machine, there's some other different numbers, and it's just easy to read it and follow the instructions. At the moment I'm doing the zigzag, and then you do the same thing. Turn it. The reason why we are using the zigzag, because what's happening if you do not have any overlock machines, and it's just easy to use the zigzag for the edges of your clothes, or you do any mending or anything like that. Okay, now, and as you can see, easy to use, and every time that you want to change the needle, make sure you turn the machine off before you touch the needles. Here you are. Easy and simple to use domestic sewing machines.